This time I'll call the meeting to order. All of you should have received the minutes from the previous meeting. Is there any addition or deletion to those minutes? If not, do I have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, Danny Borthwick, I move to accept the minutes as printed.
I have a motion to accept the minutes as printed. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Second.
Let me get a second first. I need a second.
Was there a second?
No,
Not yet.
I'm getting in there.
Okay. I missed it.
I need a second on that.
I'll second.
Okay.
Rick.
Rick
Is that Ricky?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to help me on who says what.
Okay, I'll help you.
All right, I have a motion to approve and I have a second. All in favor, let me know by saying aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Got a question. All of them know their mic's not on. If they say something, we can't hear them.
No, they don't.
They all know that they have to turn it on.
Under announcements tonight, the county commission meeting is January the 25th, 2021. Board of Zoning and Appeals meeting is January the 28th, 2021. There'll be no meeting for January for health and safety meeting. Got anything you need to add to that?
We might add to y'all members of the Health and Safety Board is that the courts for our stuff are shut down at least through February. So we had cases scheduled for this week.
Yeah.
We got, in other words, we got cases backlogged right now.
We do have cases
Yeah,
back on.
we got cases.
And they've got tremendous cases backlogged.
All they're doing now is jail cases.
All right, tonight under rezoning request, item 1 has been withdrawn. Got any comments about that?
Well, the gentleman is that, who was one, Bob?
I don't.
That was Bernard. That was the one that we're thinking
Oh,
about.
okay, that,
Yeah.
couldn't ever think about, okay.
We need Mr. Tony Austin.
Well, I thought we were gonna do Steve's stuff first.
There's-
Yeah, let's do all the Steve's first and then, but Mr. Austin just showed up just a while ago, so.
All right.
I'll skip down to item 3, which is
Yeah, first.
Brian Cook.
3. Before you get to school.
Well, I'm looking at mine, it says 3.
Tony Austin's number 2.
That's what I said was 3.
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 2.
No, we're doing
Three.
number 3. We're doing number 3. We're skipping 2
Okay.
for right now. Brian Cook rezoned 7.42 acres from HE2 to RP 80 on Tennessee Highway 49 East, represented by Steve Arts. Staff.
Mr. Chairman, this is, Mr. Cook, this will be the third rezoning off of this parcel here. This is the largest of the rezoning so far, and they've proposed to develop additional lots. They're on Highway 49, right before you get to Owens Chapel Road. There's 2 houses from a previous zoning there already.
Well, one of those on that previous zoning was almost on the corner, wasn't it?
That was the first rezoning. That house has been for a while, but there are 2 under construction from the last rezoning right now.
Anybody got any questions or comments on this?
We have not had any comments.
I move to approve.
Motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I second it. Danny Borthwick.
Have a second, but Mr. Puckett. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, we get down to number 6.
Number six, Mr. William J. Brookley and Nancy Roach rezoned 9 acres from AG2 to R40. This is up on Cedar Grove Road, right before that old 31W, across the street from Jim Bradley Farm subdivision. And this is part of a farm that was cut up. And what did it with dog? Or what?
No, I think they just.
Just sold it?
Yes.
I know we had one previous 5-acre tract that was before us for rezone that has had 3-lot subdivision approved on it.
You'll only have one copy of the diagram on it.
Yeah.
They're both on the same diagram.
Yeah, that's right. Number 6 is the 9.95 acre golf tract.
Anybody have any questions for Steve or the staff on this? And staff, y'all don't have copies?
No, basically, you can look up and see two water tanks for a total of 1.5 million gallons. So water should not be a problem here. It hasn't been in the past. They've been able to install fire hydrants. And it is across the street from an R40 zone subdivision right now.
Hearing none at this time, I'd entertain a motion.
Ricky Green, move to approve.
Have a motion to approve by Mr. Green. Do I have a second?
I'll
second
Don
William.
Don Langford, so.
Mr. Don Langford seconds it. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Got one more, Mr. Arts?
Number 7.
Yeah, number 7,
Number 7.
Number 7.
and it's across the street.
It's basically more of the same farm cut up. This is two 5-acre tracts and for a total of 5.59 acres. And it is adjacent to that property was zoned R40 a couple of months ago. I think Mr. Rainey had that little subdivision before you. And
Well, it's got the same water availability and
it's got the
everything.
same water, it's got the same water availability. The only thing I will caution you on this, Steve, is that if you create any lots on East Old Cedar Grove Road that have to have frontage off East Cedar Grove, you would have to put up they will have to put up the $3,500 because fire protection will not be available down East Old Cedar Grove Road.
Okay,
Unless they want to,
extend the line.
yeah, but I don't think White House will let them tap onto the 12-inch.
I wouldn't think. Anybody else have any questions on this? Do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
Have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Danny Boy, I second it.
Have a motion to approve. And a second. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
We're going to do Mr. Hart's 2 plats now.
Yeah, while he's in here, you might as well.
All right, we'll go to item number 9. This is,
Mount Sharon State.
Phase 2 of Mount Sharon Estates. And this Mr. James Chandler did this. We rezoned this here about 3 months ago. It's out here off 431 right in front of the new where the new road's being widened, they'll finish it. And he's creating 3 lots. So, pretty simple, it has a fire hydrant right in front of it. Only James could be that lucky.
Yeah, well, there's a concrete ramp already built too.
This is also adjacent to that property of Mr. Neal's that was rezoned commercial. The following road. This is a continuation of Mount Sharon Estates, which is a subdivision that goes back before 1995.
Yeah, early 80s or
Late 80s. But it was done prior to the changing of the lot size for ag lots. So it's still zoned AG2, although it is cut up into smaller lots.
Mr. Mayo had a comment on it. The note of, for the ingress and egress refers to lot 2, show owner and lot number.
Yeah.
Sorry, revised, yes. Do you have anything else, Bob?
No, that,
Does anybody on the commission have any questions? Any comments from anyone? Not at this time. I'd entertain a motion.
Ricky
I
Green, I'll move to
Mr.
approve.
Chairman.
Do I second?
I'll second. William Henry.
I have a second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Item 10.
this is one of those we see every now and then because of the Greenbelt law, is that this gentleman owns 2 tracts, and he wants to basically sell his existing dwelling, which is tract 17, but he wants to take the remaining portion of tract 10 and combine it with tract 14, which he owns, so it can be get it into the Greenbelt. We would note that the dwelling that is built on this property does not meet any kind of zoning regulations. It was constructed prior to Robertson County having codes and going out and doing inspections, so there was nobody was, at the time it was constructed, nobody was going out and looking at anything. So
When he combines
he
this,
was going to meet
Steve,
setbacks, he did.
when he combines this, Steve, what's the total acreage going to be involved with?
It's 20,
It's enough,
22.97.
it's enough for the Greenbelt.
yes, sir,
Yeah.
it's well over.
Okay.
So
If he's combining 17 and 14, it'll be 26 on one.
no, 17. That's a part of 17. He's leaving
Oh,
to
okay.
sell the house.
Okay.
The remaining portion, you see
All right.
the existing
Yeah.
line. Yeah. So I assume he's going to build on 17
I guess, I think
or
that's.
14. I mean.
Anybody else have any questions or comments about this? Not, I'd entertain a motion.
I move for approval, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Secretary, Danny Boyd.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All.
Mr. Austin is out there, I'll go.
Mr. Austin, he was on the agenda last month and nobody failed to come to the meeting, so he's
Just
back.
wait till he gets in here before you make any comments on it.
I'll stand up, it doesn't make any difference.
Item 2 is Tony W. Austin, rezone 6.04 acres from AG2 to RP 80 on Starks Road, represented by Crenshaw Land Survey. Staff.
Mr. Chairman, I said this, Mr. Austin was on last month's agenda and nobody showed the representative at that meeting, so it was deferred to this meeting. And, Mr. Austin wants to rezone this to RP 80 so that, he can develop it into three building lots.
Are you,
Current map is 3, but we had the first guy go up there, he can only get 2, so we'll have it redrawn.
Mr. Austin?
I'm his representative.
Okay.
What? No?
Well, we're gonna get 2 lots out of it.
I know, but,
There's a plat, you can keep
Yeah.
it that way.
yeah, but, okay, since we're here and we advertise, we'll go forward with it. The water line is not capable of providing fire flow, so when when Mr. Austin subdivides it, they will have to post a $3,500 fire abatement fee on the property.
Any other questions from anybody on it? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I move for approval, Mr. Chairman, Daddy Boy.
I have a motion to approve.
I'll second it. Ricky Green.
Second. All in favor, let me know by saying aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
And Mr. Rain.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Rainey? Yes.
Mr. Chairman, this request by Mr. Edwards is so that he can subdivide a lot with his existing house off of his, about 12 acres he's got there. He's got 12 acre tract he's got there, and then he intends to build either sell or lease the existing house and build a new house on the remaining portion of it. But so it'll only be a 1-lot subdivision with an existing dwelling.
Did you read Mr. Mayo's comments on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically not changing.
Basically not changing the
Yeah,
zone.
it's basically, he just said there's small, no ditches there, and about, adjacent property. But Miss Cheryl looked him up, but we need to do a better job of that, Bruce, getting the adjacent property owners on there. If we like the one on the opposite side of the road. The opposite side of south of the line.
Any other questions or anything on this from the staff or Rainey? Not, do I have a motion?
I move to approve, Mr. Chairman, Don Langford.
A motion approved by Mr. Langford. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a second. All in favor, let me know, saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got Doug Cook. Cloud at 8. We got 2 zones on that, right?
Yeah, the Cox's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thoroughly confuse everybody on this one.
Well, it confused me when I saw it.
Join the crowd. Time being, these folks. Call the Cox's.
Well, if we have a question,
Okay.
then both of the Coxes have been diagnosed with COVID. You're the builder,
Yes, sir.
so if there are any specific questions that he can't answer or the Coxes, they'd like for us to call in, but, or, he'll call them, but, we'll proceed and tell us there's some specific questions that the owners need to.
Mr. Fetterman, do you need his name? That's it.
Caleb Creighton. Caleb Creighton. Caleb, that's with a K?
With a K, K-A-L-O-B, Creighton, C-R-E-I-G-H-T-O-N.
Bill.
Say that first again.
Caleb.
K-
K-A-L-O-B?
Got you.
Different.
Okay, staff.
All right, Mr. Chairman, the Coxes are before you, they purchased three tracks on Pleasant Grove Road, which is, adjacent to the city White House. What they're proposing, there's an existing, right now it's labeled as a duplex. I'm not sure, one time, it may have been a quadruplex. But the Coxes are expecting to rezone a portion of the tract. About 101 acres from AG2 to RP8, so that they make being converted back and remodeled a legal duplex on the property. That's the first rezoning that's being requested from 5101 from RP, AG2 to RP8. That's where the existing, will be the existing duplex on the property.
Okay, it's now tied in with, item 8.
Well, item eight,
It was part of, I guess, the whole thing. but
Yes, yeah.
They're splitting this part off.
this is a portion of one of the three tracks they bought. And then.
So explain this
You'll hear a
again.
little bit later on.
Yeah, it gets more confusing as you
Well, I'm
go.
a bit confused now. So we've got a structure sitting on this land
Yes,
that is a duplex.
It is a duplex.
It's been converted back to a
It's been converted
duplex.
back to duplex.
It's back to a duplex. At one time, when it went, some months ago, when it was for sale, it was being marketed as a quadruplex.
But it is.
But it's
Mr. Payton has,
been remodeled
It's been
and it's now a
remodeled.
duplex.
Mr. Hutchins has been looking at it, so it's now a duplex.
All right, I'm clear.
That's the first, that's the first rezoning.
Does anybody have any questions for staff or for the builder on this?
I didn't figure it out, but it looks like going back to the cul-de-sacs must be about 800 or 900 feet.
That's on the next rezoning.
That's not up
That's,
on
that's,
I was just looking at the diagram.
Yeah.
yeah, that's this
This
part.
just right here, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I was just looking at it ahead of time. Because that's permitted, I think.
Anybody else have any questions or comments on this? Not, I'd entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second Don Langford.
Have a second by Mr. Langford. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Paul, I would say, now you get the rest of the story.
Now,
Item 8.
item 8 is they're requesting to rezone 10.33 acres from AG2 to R40. And they're proposing, as you see on your map there, to cut it, to basically cut it up into five residential building lots. And this basically, I guess for a better word, they're proposing to build a family compound. And the remaining portion of the acreage, which would be 5.90, they're gonna leave as AG2 so they can keep animals on it.
What kind of access do they have to this property?
Well, they're proposing to build a road. That will come at a later date. Can't give you when will be plats presented to you or not, but that is the idea. As you see, to construct a public road right now, unless they are able to acquire some additional acreage in order to do a what's known as a farmhouse cluster, which is one of the variants of our private road developments.
Well, it would have to come off of Pleasant Grove Road, wouldn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, everything will come off Pleasant Grove.
So what if we rezone this tonight for all these lots? They will be required to build this road in order to?
Before they ever get to that, they'd have to.
They'll have to build a road to have access to them.
Yeah, they don't have access to it, and then.
What if they just put a gravel drive down there? You're not
Can't
gonna
get
let
permits.
them?
They don't have enough road frontage.
Can't get permits, they don't have legal
They
road.
don't have enough road frontage to get that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
going for.
yeah,
Making sure.
Saying it can't be platted until the construction plans and all for the road are
Yeah.
submitted and
Yeah,
everything, so
It's gonna
yes.
be an expensive road for 5 tracks or 5 lots.
Well, this 5.9 acres, that's theirs also?
That's theirs also, and they're leaving it ag so they can run agricultural animals on it.
Well, could they take more of that, put them a driveway in?
You might ask this gentleman,
I mean,
Can they do that if they have enough road frontage using that existing AG2? Would that give them enough to not do a full drive back? I'm just looking at the numbers. I don't know if they understand them quite as much for a full road.
I mean, if they can get 50 foot of,
If they get 50 foot for each lot,
for each lot, yeah. But you still gonna plat them with all that and,
they'll all be addressed off of Pleasant Grove Road.
yeah. And,
But yes, that would get them out of.
yeah, but they,
So virtually there'd be it'd be 5 flag lots.
Exactly.
fine, yeah.
Now, they would have to do that, but how they got to them
Yeah.
is their business.
Yeah.
If they wanted to build one driveway
But
and go off, that's their business.
But if something happened and one of the family members had to sell one of the lots,
Then
it
they'd
would
have to
totally wreck
construct their own driveway.
their family compound.
I guess my
I
question
personally
is,
have always been opposed to that one driveway with more than
Me
one
too.
resident. I'm against that, because somewhere down the road, there's
Well,
gonna be a conflict.
yeah, but you understand, everyone would have access to Pleasant Grove Road. They'd have to have.
if they had enough feet.
If they have enough footage, road frontage, everyone could front Pleasant Grove Road and would have a Pleasant Grove Road address.
but you're gonna have 5 virtually 5 right-of-ways going down that one tract of land there to get back in there.
That's-
If
They're
it's
not
not
in-
in-
if I-
Actually, they don't have enough for 5 lots.
Okay, well, that's what I was gonna say. If I support this tonight, am I supporting this with this road being built? Cause I'm not gonna support 5 flag lots. I'm not
They
gonna do
can't,
it.
they can't do 5 flag because they don't have enough road range.
But
They
could
might do 4.
They could do
Then I'm out.
4.
I'm not gonna support it.
But I don't think that's what they want. They
From
want
the
to build
meeting
some
that
type
they
of
had,
road.
they wanted some.
But you told me if I vote yes and they wanna do 4 flag lots, then they can do that.
Well, they'd have to come get
They'd
that
have to come back here to
rezoned.
plat it.
Yeah,
You'd have to see the plat on it.
Okay.
at that time.
But that,
you could-
in
you
the
could-
meeting they had in our offices, they indicated they want to build this road, to build this compound. They, at one time, they even talked about building it as a gated private road.
But in order to do what's known as the farmhouse cluster, they have to purchase,
Some more.
like what, about 3 more acres, I think. Yeah, no, almost 4 acres in order to do that, to get to the farmhouse cluster.
But either way, Mr. Hoover, it would have to come back here.
Yeah.
So if I vote yes on this tonight, I'm voting yes the way I'm looking at this right here. With
We're
the
going-
road being
they're going
built,
construction.
cul-de-sac and the lot.
They're
If
going-
anything changes, they're coming back to here.
It'll have to come back here anyway.
Gotcha.
To get the subdivision plat, would have to come back.
I mean,
I'll support this the way it's drawn. Cause it's done right.
Any other questions or comments from anybody on this?
Yeah, y'all got me confused now. Which number are we on?
Number 8.
That's what I was headed as a minute ago and I switched off for some reason. All right, I'm good.
Got it. Okay. Any comments from anybody or questions further on this?
does everybody understand?
Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I move for approval, Danny Boyle, Chairman.
I'll second it.
Have a motion to approve and I have a second. All in favor, let me know, saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Now you got number 11. Holding out on the.
Whatever you want to do.
Mr. Chairman, this is the Bernard property on Clay River Road that was a rezoning request to go. I will advise you that County Bernards have been sued by the city of Orlando over this rezone. So it's in litigation, and that's concrete. We got plan late. So basically, we got the first submittal of the site plan on the replat. Do you have any prints of this?
I don't. The surveyor, he's had pages, but he's kind of been slow getting back to me today, so we just.
I mean, that, I can't review it off this. And Rick, he hadn't reviewed it either. And this is one that, based on everything going on, we need to make sure we get right.
Right. I understand that needs to be deferred until next month.
I think that would be good, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah. And especially with stormwater drainage and so forth, that
Okay, on the site plans 11, do I have a motion to defer it till next month?
I'll so move.
Have a motion to approve that. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Do I have a second? All in favor, let me know by saying aye. Aye. All. Motion carries.
Thank y'all.
Might get that,
I'll email it.
get that to Trey, get
I'll
Trey
email
to
it
print,
to Trey.
get Trey to print.
I'll email it to him tomorrow, he can
Yeah,
print it off.
Trey can body.
Item 12, Westbrook subdivision 6, accepting the road section of the subdivision AJ Development represented by Lanny Adcock. Staff,
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Adcock, that had completed the road and requested that it be county phase of the, his subdivision. And,
It had been approved by the County Highway Commission.
yeah, so it will have to, it's next, we approve it, next goes to the county commission to be added to the county maintenance road list.
but the county highway department's already approved it.
The
The
Highway
construction.
Commission, the Highway Commission, the Highway
They
Commission.
recommended it for approval,
Okay,
but
but it's built to their specs is what I'm getting.
yes, yes, sir. It built the specs and when they accept it, that starts the 1 year, warranty maintenance on the bond on the property.
Okay, now do you have any idea how many feet we're talking about here?
This, probably, about probably a half mile of road.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, because this was a fairly large section.
Where is this subdivision?
Highway, Westbrook subdivision, Highway 257.
57. This is,
It's road,
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Started up there years ago, did it?
it started right before the 2007 crash.
I thought that was the one, but I wasn't sure.
There'll be one, they're thinking of one little section left after this.
I'm gonna move for approval.
I'm gonna second.
I have a second. All in favor, let me know by saying aye. All opposed. Motion carries.
That was Rick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Staff, do y'all have anything you want to bring up tonight?
I don't have anything.
Just kind of give Mr. Hoover a heads up that, I don't believe you were here in the December meeting.
No, I had COVID there.
And we recommended the, new floodplain regulations that FEMA has sent to us and says we have to have adopted by February 21st. And, so that will be on the county commission agenda for January, so kind of,
And if it's not, basically, if it's not passed, then the county can't participate in the flood insurance program.
basically, it goes along with new maps on the Sulphur Fork Creek drainage basin of Robertson County. FEMA is now not doing new maps for a county, they're doing drainage basins, and they redid the Sulphur Fork Creek drainage basin, which includes Robertson, Cheatham, Montgomery.
Sycamore.
What?
Sycamore.
Sycamore, I mean,
Yeah, it's not so, Sycamore.
yeah, Sycamore, yeah. It includes those where, all the way from where it begins, just outside of Greenbrier, all the way to the
Cumberland River.
Cumberland River. So, I think it,
And they have not, if you'll remember, if you had the stream and you had a bluff here, 60 foot tall, the old map showed this parcel in the floodplain. Now they've done them so that
The maps are a lot better,
they're a lot better,
not better.
a lot more accurate.
Not only do they show, mapping parts, now they also show, aerial photography under them, and they're in color.
Wow.
And, but they are better maps because
They're
they're no longer.
more accurate maps.
Yeah, they're no longer just what FEMA did originally. They went out and centered the floodplain on the center of the stream, so many feet out each way. So now it more accurately depicts it. So some people got taken out of the floodplain, and some people got added to in the floodplain. So, but we have no control over the flood maps. They're done by FEMA, and you either do it or get out.
Has the mayor's office been aware?
Yes.
He's the one that.
They do know that it's going on.
He gets all the information and filters it down to us.
Very good, very good. What about your fees? Getting a lot of complaints on?
Just from one, our friendly neighborhood complainer.
Yeah.
You know who that might be?
Could probably guess, but.
I will advise you that we're probably gonna bring next month, bring our fee schedule back to be updated because our adopted fee schedule still says $1, so we'll probably bring it back to the county
Left a lot of
commission
money on the table.
and change that to $1.50.
Sounds good.
Anybody else have anything? If not, at this time, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman. Danny Boyle.
I'll second that.
All in favor, let saying aye. Thank you very much, everybody.
See you guys.
We won't
And
make-
ladies.
No.